the scratch race is as straightforward as it comes in endurance cycling. After 40 laps, 10 kilometers, whoever is first to the line wins. And so no sprint points, none of the other elimination stuff that we will see. It's all just a straight race to the line. It doesn't mean it's not without its own tactics. There is an attack. It is Arango, pardon me, of Colombia. Seeing if anyone's going to follow him. It is a rider from Hungary. Looks like Arango may pick up a lap here. And the advantage is for him, of course. When you're on a lap, he can just sit and watch and see who launches the next attack, because when everybody else gets the bell, as things stand right now, he will pick up the victory. And the fans here in Milton acknowledging the effort. Certainly didn't really surprise the field. It was very much a slow burn attack. We're already 15 laps into the race. Often you see when riders pick up laps, they launch a hard and quick, almost surprise attack and quickly make up half a lap and then are able to finish it off. That took a while. Down to 5 laps to go. And it's very much a compact group, but Leitao tries to go again. Hayter leading the chase. Kazushige Kuboki of Japan also there. Man in the Rising Sun kit. Japan has a sprinkling of trade teams here as well, in addition to their national team. So it is Kazushige Kuboki, second wheel behind Hayter as they chase down Leitao. And I think a lot of riders are just kind of consolidating, settling in for a sprint finish. The catch of Leitao is just about at hand as we see 2 laps to go. All the big names you might expect are getting positioned at the right place. Leitao is drifting back. I think he's just left too much. He went too much too early. It's Turdens, a name I have not said all day, of Belgium. But here comes Dylan Bibic of Canada. Right behind him, Ethan Hayter. Kazushige Kuboki coming up for third, and Bibic makes the move on the outside round the final turn. It is Bibic leading Turdens, and it's going to be Kuboki. Kazushige Kuboki winning the pack sprint, but that will get him second place because, of course, Juan Esteban Arango will pick up the victory. There we are. And so now no points will be on offer for the first few laps. So we await to see if anyone launches an attack in this period of relative détente. And Benjamin Thomas taking a speculative look. Alex Vogel of Switzerland on his shoulder. Thomas, you saw him flick of the arm. He wanted Vogel to take a pull, but Vogel didn't really want to. And it's Grant Coots now of the United States. He is the one on the go. 30-year-old from Houston, Texas. And so there is the bell. So this will be for the first points, and I think he's also eyeing a potential lap here, because he has already made up about 3/4 of a lap on the field. And so there's a point. The first going to Grant Kuntz, but he has the back of the main field in sight. Elia Viviani leading the front of the peloton, which has already become fractured. And I think that catch is about to be made so quickly. He gets 3 points, and then he gets 20 points. So he is the leader in this tempo race right now. Just watch the board. At the moment, Kuntz is still on 23. And it's Yuri Leitao off the front. Starting to pick up the points as the laps count down. 15 to go. Leitao now catching another group of riders And this race is just fractured all over the place. But just watch the rainbow bands. All you need to know is he is leading things right now, picking up points as he goes along. And there is confirmation now that Grant Kuntz has lost that 20 points that he picked up. You see him slip down to 3 points. We'll see 8 laps to go. And potentially 8 more points his way. But of course, once the catch is made and the pack reforms, then the commissaires have to readjust and see where the start is. And so now Ethan Hayter has been granted a point. And it's Hayter now at the front of the group. Thomas also with them, as Thomas picks up that point as the group reforms again. And there are laps confirmed: Benjamin Thomas, Ethan Hayter. So as Leitao was picking up individual points, the two of them were off trying to get a lap. Anyway, Thomas and Hayter leading a very fractured field, and Tim Waffler of Austria also gaining a lap. And so there is the bell. And coming around for the final time, just waiting for our commissaire to point, and it is going to Tour Dens, I believe, getting the last sprint point. So, unofficially, it's looking like Benjamin Thomas winning. Ethan Hayter in second, Tim Waffler in third, but the commissaires are meeting down there just to confirm their notes, because these races can get chaotic as riders get dropped and reabsorbed by the group and losing a lap. And so here we are after 2 races, 3 men atop the standings: Thomas, Hayter, Kuboki. Every 2 laps the bell will go. Every 2 laps will be an elimination race, or an elimination sprint. And if you are the last over the line, you are eliminated. And it is the rider Gustav Johansson from Sweden moving around the outside. That leaves Yassine Chalel of Algeria in danger, but he does survive. And that is the winner of our scratch race. Arango, Jan Willem van Schip in the bright Oranje of the Netherlands. He's making a move. That's exposing Gustav Johansson of Sweden, who now has to burn a match to catch back up there. Look out on the inside, though. Could this be Eya Hashimoto going out? I think it is. It is a Hashimoto going out. But now Bibic goes around the outside. And Viviani going up the inside, but will the gate close for him? Right now it's Tour Dens of Belgium in trouble. And it's going to be close. It's a very close ruling. And that is Viviani. Elia Viviani. Look still at Leitao. Also there is Kazushige Kuboki of Japan. And I don't know if there's an opening for Leitao this time. He has a wall of riders in front of him. He's trying to get around Waffler. It is going to take a Herculean effort now. Here comes Leitao trying to stay alive, and nope, not going to do it. And now they're all strung out. This is giving everything they have left, and it is Kuboki trying to go around, and Thomas is the next to go, and so there might be a big change coming to the top of the leaderboard. The European champion Ethan Hayter of Great Britain, Jan Willem van Schip of the Netherlands, Kazushige Kuboki of Japan, and our elimination race winner yesterday, Dylan Bibic. And I think Bibic may be, in fact he is, there's nothing left, so he will finish 4th, down to 3. Van Schip, resilient effort from the man from the Netherlands. Kuboki and the European champion down 2-3. That's all that Jan Willem van Schip can handle. So he made a lot of effort at the back to stay alive, and the 29-year-old will pick up third. And now the final match sprint. And the question usually is, who has that little bit left in reserve? Both of them have done very well staying near the front, although Hayter giving a little bit of a gap. So often you see someone who just ups the effort, and it's enough to just drop the rival, and Kuboki has nothing left, and it's going to be the defending European champion Ethan Hayter getting most of a victory lap. And the updated standings. Hayter and Kuboki on 108 points. Benjamin Thomas just 6 points adrift. One more race in the men's Omnium. It is the points race. That's allowed Hayter and Vogel with a little bit of a gap. There's not tons of organization on the chase. Oh, the first sprint is just about at hand, and these three are already battling for it, and it's Ethan Hayter, the overall leader, on course for 5 points. The race is on really for fourth right now. The top three, only Hayter really near the top of the leaderboard, and he is going to get the first 5 points. And Vogel, Hashimoto, and we will see Dylan Bibick of Canada picking up a single point. It's another sprint point already. Tim Thorn-Teutenberg on the front. Hayter, Thomas, Kuboki. Kuboki's making a push, trying to get around Thomas. Up into third right now, it's Teutenberg on pace to pick up 5, or is it Kuboki? It's Kuboki, just ahead of Hayter. And Kazushige Kuboki picking up 5. Ethan Hayter picking up 3, Teutenberg 2, and Thomas 1. Here comes the bell. Now things will really open up. It's Aya Hashimoto leading Daniel Christa. But here comes Benjamin Thomas. This is commitment to some kind of move. Thomas wants at least 5 points. No immediate reaction coming from any of the leaders. And Thomas, savvy move from the man from France. And I think he just wanted 5. Doesn't have, he's not eyeing a bigger attack, but great move from him. Thomas gets 5. Ramis Dinmukamatov gets 3. Aya Hashimoto 2. Daniel Christa 1. And it's literally 1, 2, 4, all sitting right there. Benjamin Thomas, there he is right there too. 1, 2, 3, and 4 at the front as we hit the bell, and it's Bibick, the Canadian, leading this one around. Tim Waffler of Austria with him. Bibick trying to hold off the challenge. Thomas trying to launch an attack around the outside again to get 5 points, but Bibick is responding, and it will be the Canadian picking up a big 5 points. Very close for second. And it's Bibick with 5. Waffler and Kuboki really close there. And it is Bibick, Waffler, Kuboki, and Thomas. Sprint lap is coming up in just under 2 laps time, and it's Hayter, the European champion's distinctive jersey ahead of the world champion's rainbow stripes. Yuri Leitao, there is the bell. It's Hayter. Thomas launching his attack around the outside. Kuboki trying to go with him. And it's Thomas and Kuboki, 1 and 2. And it looks like it's Benjamin Thomas who's going to come around and pick up another 5 points. Kazushige Kuboki, and Ethan Hayter, and then Yuri Leitao. 5, 3, 2, and 1. And now Yuri Leitao, he's on 66 points in 10th place. This is full commitment to an attack, and the leaders are letting this one go, because even if he picks up 20 points, their positions aren't really in much danger just yet. Leitao, that's a long time to be chasing the field, and so it's looking more likely like he's aiming for at least 5. And he was looking behind, I think, to see who's racing for the other points. And so there is the bell. And so Leitao is going to make the catch. So he'll get his 20, and he will get his 5. So he is now on 91, and so now he is 9 points back of Dylan Bibick, the Canadian, for 4th. And Leitao is now working with Tim Waffler. And now there is an urgent response, because suddenly if Yuri Leitao picks up 20 points, he is very close to a medal position. But the top points will go to the rider from Venezuela, Martinez, and Van Aert from Indonesia. And it's going to be 2 points for Tim Waffler and another 1 for Yuri Leitao. Leitao and Waffler, the catch looks less likely now. Of course, you have to determine where the peloton is if you are a commissaire. But the reaction's coming from Jan Willem van Schip of the Netherlands, currently in 9th. There's Benjamin Thomas, Kazushige Kuboki, Dylan Bibick, and Ethan Hayter. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 are now opting to close things back up. So a good jump for them, and there's all sorts of riders gaining laps here. And so now things get complicated, because Leitao has made it back on with Waffler. And is that ruled to be the peloton? Because the other 5 riders now are coming back up. Bibick, Hayter, Toma, Kuboki, all now there. They have the pack in sight. And this is where it all just gets very complicated. Because if Leitao picks up another 20 there, that's a big jump for him. I will let them sort it out. That's confirmation of the earlier lap gain for Van Aert and Arango. And what is considered the lead group for the sprints with 10 laps to go. And this is just chaos as everybody's fighting for various positions. So many little battles taking place on the track right now. One more sprint to go. And that front 5, which had Hayter and Toma and Kuboki and Bibick, did all make it back on to the back of the group. And so we'll see how the laps will be divvied out. Whether anyone does get the lap, because Leitao had also just gained potentially a lap. Hayter, 123, Kuboki on 120, then Toma on 117. Hayter looks like he is on his way to gold. And there we go. There is confirmation. Points gained a lap. Bibick, Thomas, Kuboki, and Hayter. So it's all jumbled around a little bit. We'll get to that in just a minute. And so Hayter was not given a lap. I think things are going to be resorted here. So we will just watch the last sprint. We'll see our commissaires. He's pointing to the far side. And it's Toma and Kuboki. And there is confirmation of 20 points for Hayter, and he's moved back atop the leaderboard. And we are down to 2 laps to go. It's Yuri Leitao, a valiant effort in the points race, climbing back up the standings. And our commissaire points to Toma, Kuboki, Van Schip, and Van Aert as the leaders. And the pack is also getting the bell now. And is Kazushige Kuboki on track to win the final sprint? And might that bring him an Omnium win? Kuboki picks up 10. Toma, 6. And then it's Van Aert, 4. Well, they're giving Van Schip 4, pardon me. And Alex Vogel, 2. So, if our leaderboard is correct, and I know they will consult, and so it's a difficult situation on our leaderboard right now. Kazushige Kuboki has won the Omnium, but they're going to sort some things out here, I'm sure. And we are still pending results confirmation. There are still intense discussions going on then. A lot of looking at clipboards did give a late lap gain to Ethan Hayter. So that bumped him from 143 points to 163. That means Ethan Hayter of Great Britain wins the men's Omnium, 163 points. Kazushige Kuboki, the silver medal, with 150. And Benjamin Thomas of France takes bronze with 143.